Okay, how's this looking? 11, 16, a 23. 12. It's notable. 10, 9, and 11. I mean, I kind of want to set up like this, right? So I can knock off his armor and then shoot him down with my archers. Wait, what's that, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could shoot him without moving from here. But if he goes first, then I'm pretty screwed. Because 23 versus we'll do like 7. Well, I think I'll risk it. And he won't get to go until much later. Good. Yeah, it's usually that way, but you can't be sure. Okay. So then we walk. Wait. Here. Right. Does that mean this guy can reach? This moves away. We stonewall? No, we go for the offensive. Because the lead will be ready before him. He could actually do 5 strength damage already, but no. Let's just double down on the armor. Leave him with no armor. Right, so it's this guy, then this guy. But before that, a lad. And Oddlife. And Gunnulf can take out these two, I think, right? Oh no, he can only reach one of them. Well, that's a freaking shame. 12, 11, 12, 10. Who's next? This guy's next. If I move here, he can reach me though with 16 strength. I don't want that. Oddlife's before him though, so she could place an arrow trap. Beautiful! This works out beautifully. So, Papal. Then it's his turn. Yeah. And I guess we want to place the arrow trap here. Because no matter where he goes... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is enough. Level 3 arrow trap. That'll damage him for 6. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna walk in there. Oh! Yeah. Pretty sure he's gonna walk in there. Gorgeous. Oh, damn it. I thought she could hit him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just barely not. Alright. So I need to move. That's still 13 damage then, though. Or 16, rather. So now it's his turn. He'll start conjuring. Alright. No money shots. So I guess I'll be mending. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Now this guy can get here. Well, do like 3 damage or whatever. 14, 7. Yeah, that's enough. Also, Gunnulf can wreak havoc later on. 11, 12. Yeah, so I guess I'll pay him a visit. So it doesn't damage my Mender. Yeah, Try your best. Oh god. So 12 and 10. Yeah, definitely these two. Want to weaken them. So could take this guy out. I guess I'll try to keep this guy from hitting anyone. Okay, explosives. Could kill that one. Could kill that one. Could either needle these two. He's starting to summon. Oh, I mean, this could work. Oh! I didn't go close enough. Alright, well then I'll be mending, I guess. 7, 7, 17. No, not really any targets though. Yes. Start taking them out. No, 2 damage on the Mendar. Actually don't want to take him out, so I'll just attack him for 7. Yeah, you walked into my arrow trap and yeah. Guess. Deflect, that's right. Kill that one. I do like the 3 exertion on her. Gives her a lot of added lethality, I feel. Go away. And Mendelet's armor. For, what's he got? 6? Let me back. Yeah, that's enough. Get her back to full. Shouldn't be able to reach, right? Yeah. Okay, knock some armor off. Gotta be a bit careful that they don't take out my Menda. Just to be safe. Also, I got way too much excess willpower here. Yeah. Grimlo's got enough kills. I could have threaded the needle at these two, I guess. Oh, that's a bit of damage. Sure, I'll give it to the Mender. Or needs to move before. Oh, it'll go. Jump to a let, actually. Sorry, girl. $13, that's the perfect number to get to 20 and then level up another fighter. Ivar, that is. Juno! I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again, Eyvind. She smiles and they embrace. Eyvind is completely taken aback, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it to Sigerholm. I ran into problems. Problems is putting it lightly. There's a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, Dredja practically falling out of it like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore. They're everywhere. We noticed. Glad to see you made it alive, Ingvar. I take it the others didn't? Hakon becomes quiet, then he motions towards Juno. She got across somehow. Found her out cold for a second time since leaving Strand. We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower is here. Gods be damned. I thought I was free of that menace. I'll deal with Bellower. Come on, no need to tempt him by standing out here. Hakon's caravan enters the city, fighting off waves of dredges as they go. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Boersgard. Plus 280 Val. Didn't we have almost 1,000 Val at some point? Well, I guess a lot of them got killed. Hakon joins you with his personal bodyguard, Mogr. Behind him, the Prince Ludin and his entourage are in tow, though looking less than pleased to be here. Good, so everyone's here. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me, she says, pointing to you. I'm sorry, Eyvind. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let the city fall before I return. It takes everything within Eyvind's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you. Rook, come with me. We'll return in 2 days, maybe less if you're as quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know. Also, thank God we have 33 days of supplies now. Just barely managed there. Also, got more renown from Juno arriving and Hakon and everyone, I guess. We're in a pretty good spot, I'd say. So I'm not going anywhere. We'll be slaughtered up there. Juno pauses and something shifts in your vision for just a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head. And you've already been through a lot. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away. But you're needed. You can't find the words to argue. Okay, just the two of them. with a big fat caravan. You don't remember leaving the city, but here you are, walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You are alone, aside from hundreds of dredge, who are all facing toward an enormous stone ahead. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. We're at the Godstone of Strafs. You glance nervously around, but the dredge didn't seem to hear her. It's okay, you can speak. Softly. Is this where you're going to sacrifice me? Juno smiles. What could have come across as profoundly happy looks sincere, as profoundly creepy looks sincere instead. No, the dredge cannot see us. To be more precise, they can see us, but I've convinced them to be unconcerned. I can understand your apprehension, though. Who are you? I wish we'd had time for proper introduction. My name is Juno. I am on the Mender Council. You've met Ivan, my apprentice. How are you doing these things? Controlling minds? I thought Menders built things and healed wounds. You are right. Menders do these things. Some of us still practice the teachings given to the Loom Mother's first creations. We are called Valkar, and believe I am the only one who can influence another's mind. Then why not take control of Bellower? I learned the talent to heal minds, not control them, though even some Valkar have trouble believing this. Taking control of Bellower, it is the difference between convincing a child to sit still and telling a starving bear to stop being hungry. The truth is, we're rarely a match for the Sundra anymore. Our advantage is that we can train more Valkar. It is also our weakness. The Valkar pass on and lose their knowledge, while the Sundra simply grow older and more powerful. Bellower is both immortal and beyond my influence, to a point. Then how do we stop him? The God of Secrets will play a part, as will you. So what are we doing out here? Do you know of the god Strafs? Few know this stone exists, even amongst those who have lived their whole lives in Boersgard. While Dangler deals in fortune, Strafs taught me the value of trade in a different way. He showed them it has consequence, two sides of the same coin. See the silver in the stone? The gales up here wear away the stone, but the metal remains. We need a piece of the silver. The god Strafs is wreathed by imagery of silver weapons. The myths say he traded these weapons to the gods, and they used them to kill each other. Those who seek out the stone call him the god of trade. The Menders call him the god of secrets. He has both. Why are we surrounded by dredge? They seem to be drawn to the Godstone. There are many things we don't know about Strafs. Maybe they see him as a patron, or it is an attraction they cannot explain. The Strafs have something to do with the serpent in Einartoft? What was that thing? I cannot say. Can't? I have my suspicions, but until I've had time at the Mender libraries, it would be unwise to speculate. For all our knowledge, it always seems as though we know little. Imagine how the rest of us feel. On the contrary, the less people know, the more certain they tend to be. Why did you pick me then? Why didn't you take Ivan or Hakon? You don't even know me. I apologize for putting you in danger. Ivan must keep Boersgard from falling while we are away. And if something goes wrong here, I need to be certain one of us makes it back alive. I saw the thoughts of each person when I arrived at Boersgard. You were the only one I knew would return. What do you mean? You would find your way back to Alat no matter what. Let's get what we need and go. Indeed, you'll need to dislodge at least a fistful of the metal. We will forge it into an arrow to slay Bellower. Wait, after everything you've told me, make a magic arrow to shoot Bellower, that's all it takes? Why didn't you do that a long time ago? Juno gets a faraway look in her eyes. No, that's not all it takes. What I tell you now must not be repeated. The arrow will not kill Bellower, even were to strike his heart. He has no physical weaknesses. But it will sow doubt in his mind. When it pierces him, it will help him to believe that he's dying. The rest of you will convince him of it with sword and axe. Everyone who fights at your side must believe it to be true. Going to trick him into thinking he's dead? That's the most insane... He really can't be killed then. No, someday he will awaken and realize he's not dead. I imagine he will be quite upset. First we must make the arrow, focus on the task at hand. She looks knowingly at the Godstone, waiting for you to start climbing. Look, I am not certain how the dredge will react when you do this. And behind us is a sudden drop, so be careful. Alright, that is a sudden drop. Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for a loose piece of the silver vein. Even without looking out onto the dredge, you can feel each sinister face watching you closely. Held back only by Juno's influence, panic races through your blood. Climb higher where it may be easier to remove. As you climb, you can't help but notice the stony masks of dredge lined up before the Godstone, like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hand rests on a piece of silver that comes away easily. The dredge do not react. Don't press your luck. Head back down. You nimbly descend to where Juno is waiting. Well done, she says. As you walk back through the dredge, their heads turn in unison to follow. The dread that lingers, and the shaking in your hands, does not subside for hours. So I guess we're back. You approach the gates of Boersgard again, relieved that they're still standing. It looks like they took a beating while you were gone. Bled rushes to your side and throws her arms around you once you've crept through the gates. Juno smiles at the reunion and tells you, take this time with your daughter. Find a smith who can fashion an arrow from that silver. I have other things to which I must attend. But meet me on the walls when you're done. Okay, good. 156 days. What's that? Scarftus? Map? Market? Anything new on the market? Silver supplies. Obsidian powder. Knockback on strength attacks are 4. So yeah, no. We do have a good amount of supplies now, so you won't buy those. I do want to have a look at heroes, though. We did just get a whole bunch at it, right? Oh god, look at that. Get Rook out of there. Also 38 renown. So yeah. So let's do some preparations, I guess. Which means get everyone out, get items off everyone, and resort everything. I think I'm pretty much going to be sticking with the party I currently have right now. Except maybe for Ivar. As I think Mogre is better at what Ivar's doing. Pretty sure I'll keep Gunnulf as well, and Egil. But you never know. Let's do this from scratch. No one. Mogre has an item as well. Plus 3 armor on rest. That's not bad, but I might not end up using it actually. Ludin's still alive. All of these can be skilled as well. So Mogre has 18 armor and 4 armor break. That's more than literally everyone else, right? That's way too good. Also, normal break attack and +1 to return the favor. Normal break attack +2 for rank 3. So that'll be the same as break attack and 2. Yeah. So that'll be 6 then. And a lot of return the favor beauty. Ivar doesn't even have return the favor, right? He has heavy impact. God, I want Mogre so bad in this. Egil, I guess over Ivar, right? Why though? Because he has 3 break, 16 armor. How about Ivar? 3 break, 16 armor. Comes out to the same. Skill set is battering ram and heavy impact versus stone wall and shield wall. So what about the secondary stats? Ivar has 12 strength, 8, 12, 8, 2. I guess that's strictly better, huh? 9, 5, 1. Oh yeah. And I could get him 2 more at something. Well, I don't know at this point. I mean, Eagle, the only advantage, if it is an advantage he has, is that he only takes up 1 square, right? So he can fit through tighter areas. And he doesn't take as much space to deploy. And also the stone wall could come in handy in a couple of situations, I guess. So even though, I mean, Ivar can have more break damage though. Could give him an extra exertion as well, and an extra, so he'd be at, what, 6 plus possible, or... I don't know, man. I do like Egil, though. I mean, we managed to get him here alive, so I think I'll keep him. We could also take Ivar still, but I don't think I want 3 armor breakers. So, Alette for sure. She's our level 5 archer. Ivan for sure. Oh, Ursa, though. Siege archer. That'd be the Coles, armor break +2. I mean, she has the puncture too, but just 7 strength. And I don't think the siege archer ability is powerful enough here. Hakon. So you got Sundering Impact and the Heavy Impact, huh? We could get him up to 18 strength quite easily. I mean, I'll do the strength for sure. Chris. No. Percy not as well. Hey, Ludin not. Eric not. Ursa not. Odd Life. For sure. It's just because the arrow trap's too good. So now I'm thinking either Hakon or Gunnulf. Gunnulf will have 12, 18. And his biggest asset is the Tempest, right? 12, 18 and a Tempest. Other than that, he only has 1 armor break, only 3 willpower, no exertion. Hakon will have 18, 12 as well, and then I have 1 to spare. So I could get a 3rd armor break actually as well. Or like a 3rd exertion, which would make him quite a bit better than Gunnulf, except for the Tempest, which is pretty powerful, I guess. But he'd have the Sundering Impact. Which +1 strength and 2 break. Which could do nice chain reactions. Guess Gunnulf is flashier. But Hakon could be good too. Yeah, I think I'll level up Hakon. That'll cost me 35. Which means I can't take either. I can't level either, so Eagle is the choice anyway. So yeah, Hakon over Gunnulf, I suppose. We can try. Now we got 4 points. That's that and that. And then we got 1. I mean, 3 exertion is quite a lot for just 4 willpower. More armor break. Sundering Impact. Let's see. Plus bonuses to heavy impact. +1 strength and as 1 break damage to the target. So is this then a strength attack or a break attack? Probably a strength attack, right? So getting up the break wouldn't be that useful. Also, if I'm going to be using that a lot, then getting up my exertion isn't as useful. So I think I'll just go for the willpower. Right, so Hakon. Now we got a beautiful group of 6 level 5s. And a good crew of replacements. So how do we divide up our items? So Mogura is potentially 6 break damage plus 3. I think we want to even that out, right? So he'll get the fishhook. So he'll be at 6 plus 2 is 8, potentially. And Egil will be at 3 plus 1 is 4, plus the 3 from the Farthing Cured is 7 potentially. So 8 armor damage, 7 armor damage. Very nice. Alette. I think I still give her that, right? Let's see what other items we got. So will +1 armor, that's too good for Eyvind, I think. Will unrest, movement, nah. +1 movement, dodge. Yeah, no. Oh, we got some other ones. That's the armor, that's +2. That's 3 armor on rest. No, she gets these. I was pretty happy with that earlier. Eyvind. No. He'll get the Calabilla. Odd. It's level 5-2 now. I mean, that's +1 strength as well. Gotta remember that. That's +1 strength and a knockback. What else did I have on her? +3 will on rest. +2 move, no. +1 move. +1 strength resist. Or I guess we can just add 1 strength, 1 armor, and 1 will. Or +3 armor on rest. +2 drawing aggro, +1 strength. I mean, we do have the Mender for this, right? For the Obsidian Bell stuff. So I guess I'd rather give a... I mean, even though it's a level 1 item, a Let's Bracelet, I think. Also nice from an RP perspective. So Hakon We'll be doing a lot of strength damage then. With his Sundering Impact too, so we could get... I mean, a couple options. Plus 3 armor would put him at 15, which makes him pretty resilient as well. Plus 2 strength. I mean, once you're up that high, adding strength is flashy, but plus 3 armor on rest. It's not going to be resting much. Knockback. Could be fun. Other than that, speed is obviously useful, but not as useful as it is for Gunnulf, right? Because no Tempest. So I actually think we'll do the God scale. I mean, we do have a couple of beasts then, right? 18 armor, 16 armor. These don't have very much armor, but, you know, they'll keep out of the fight. She can help with the arrow trap. 15 armor. And that's our team, actually, right? So the rest of the items, Gunnulf can keep his feather. Who else is high level? Ivar is level 4. So he can plus 3 will on rest. Plus 1 strength resist. Yeah, that seems decent. And Ursa is level 4 too. 3 will on rest, sure. She'll get a razor as if she isn't dangerous enough as is. And then we have a couple level 2s. That's all, huh? Nid and the brothers. And Hogan can get the berries he found. So yeah, we got everyone equipped and ready to go. Good team. I might exchange Hakon for Gunnulf. He's a bit better defensively now with the 15 armor. The Sundering Impact, don't know if I like that more than the Tempest. But I mean, he's a bit more viable in different situations, right? He has 2 exertion as well and 2 armor break. Guess I'll do something like this. Dive in at the end. So we can mend right away. Yeah, that seems fine. Now we gotta go to the lower quarters here, I guess.